How many hours a day do you waste scrolling on your phone? As in this video, I'm here to show you why you don't enjoy the gym and how you can make it the best part of your day, where you don't think about scrolling on your phone. But first, let me show you why scrolling on your phone is worse than cocaine. I remember this summer's day where I planned to go to the gym. I told myself I'd get up, I'd go have a shower, then I'd go to the gym. I had my shower and whatnot, and then I opened up my phone. I opened up TikTok, I watched a couple videos, then I watched a couple more. I told myself, actually I'll go at 12 o'clock, it was about 11 o'clock at the time. So I watched videos for about an hour. Then I went on to Instagram. I watched a couple reels, then I watched a couple more. Then I went on to YouTube. Then I started saying to myself, after this video, I'll go to the gym. Now, actually, after this video, I'll go to the gym. I just kept going and going and going. And as you can imagine, it just kept going and going and going until I got to about 6 o'clock. I honestly spent about 8 hours of my day just watching videos, just having screen time. And it got to a point where I was like, I'm not going gym today. But the thing is, what did I do at all that day? What did I actually spend my time on? I sat in my bed and I just watched videos. These videos didn't help me with life. They didn't teach me anything, but they were just useless things. And the worst part about it is if I think back to that day of watching all those videos, I can't remember a single video I watched. And even if you watch reels now, even if you scroll on your phone now, you can't remember like 2 videos ago. You can't remember what you watched. It's just a waste of time. It numbs your brain. And this is the problem. This is why it's actually so bad for you. It's worse than everything, really. It's because it just wastes your life. It wastes your time. At least if you do drugs or you do alcohol, you do any of that, you're doing something. You're at least going outside. You're speaking to people. You could create memories. But with your phone, you don't create memories. You don't create anything. You just sit there and you watch videos. You do nothing at all. And this was my problem. And this meant I didn't go to the gym. It meant I didn't show up to my sessions. I didn't do anything at all. Instead, I just wasted my time. I wasted my life. I generally spent about 8 hours a day on my phone. And if I added 8 hours a day up to how much that was a week, and how much that was a month, and how much that was a year, and how many years I lost in that whole lifetime, it would be crazy. But this was a problem, is it just wasted my time, and this is why it was so bad for me. But the reason this all started, and the reason I went on my phone that day, was because I didn't enjoy the gym. I didn't actually want to go and work out. As if I enjoyed the gym, I wouldn't have thought about going on my phone. Instead, I would have got on my bike, I would have biked over to the gym, and I would have hit my workout. So this takes us to our first step, and it's why you don't enjoy the gym. I remember when I first started going to the gym, I remember this one session where I went to the gym, I walked in, and I started my workout. I think I was doing a pull day, so I was doing like lat pull downs or something. And as the session went on, I just went on my phone more and more and more. I was getting bored and bored, and the more bored I got, the more I went on my phone. So I'd do a set, and then I'd sit on my phone for honestly 2, 3, sometimes 4 minutes, and I'd just watch videos. I'd just be sitting there scrolling through Instagram reels between my sets. And I felt bored, I had no energy, and I had no motivation. I didn't really care about going to the gym. And the thing is, I wasn't making progress. As I had no motivation, no energy, I wasn't pushing myself hard. As if we want to make muscle, if we want to get big in the gym, we've got to cause micro tears within our muscles. We've got to break our muscles down. We've got to cause tears within them. And to do that, you've got to train hard. You've got to train passionately. You've got to put your all into each session. And I clearly wasn't, as I had no energy, I had no motivation. But my problem and what I was doing wrong is I didn't have a goal to chase. I wasn't chasing anything at all. I just was showing up for gym. I had no real reason, nothing I was trying to achieve. And this is like, it's like going out for a run, yeah, and having no destination. You don't know where you're running to. You're just running. And it's so weird. It's just not fun to do. You lose all the enjoyment. You lose all the fun out of it. It's like going for a walk, yeah, and just keep on walking. You just keep on walking in a straight line. And you don't know when you're going to stop. You don't know when you're going to turn back. You don't know anything. And it's just boring. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable at all. And this was a problem I was having. I had no goal. I had nothing to go for, nothing to achieve, and nothing to actually want. Like, I had no reason to go to the gym. And I remember when I first set it up, me and my 6 mates, we went to the gym and we were doing this bench press competition. We all wanted to see who was the strongest. I was telling everyone I'll be stronger than them, and they were telling me the same. As we went there, and on that day, I remember we all started with a bar and we went up and up in weight. We started with 20 kg and we went to 30, 40, 50. And I got to about 60, 70 kg and I couldn't do anymore. And I saw about 3 or 4 of my friends go above me. They were doing 70, then they were doing 80, and one of them got to like 90. And that's when I had my goal. I had my goal of 100 kg as it was a race to see who could get 100 the fastest. And I realised I wanted to win that race. So I found my goal, I found my purpose, I found my passion of achieving 100 kg. And the thing is with goals, you don't want to just set a random goal that doesn't mean anything. You want a goal that actually means something to you, something that actually lights a fire under you, that makes you want to achieve it. So that could be something like 100 kg, it could be like 180 kg deadlift, it could be like 20 pull-ups. You want a goal that you actually think looks cool, that looks impressive. It could be doing a handstand push-up. It could be, I don't know, running a mile, sprinting 10 seconds, sprinting 100 meters in 10 seconds. It doesn't matter what the goal is, but you want a goal that you can actually chase, that actually you want to achieve and you really want to have it with your life. And I found the best way to do that is to imagine your best version of yourself. Imagine your future self in 10 years, the best version of you. What could he do? Could he bench 100 kg? Could he run a marathon? And set the goals like that. Imagine what you want to do and set your goal for that. As when I set the goal of 100 kg bench press, I became obsessed. And when I mean obsessed, I mean absolutely obsessed. I remember I'd be in school and I'd sit in maths class. I'd be sitting there and I'd generally be thinking about the gym. I'd be thinking about doing bench press. I'd hear my teacher speak standing at the front, and all that was going through my mind was I was imagining this 100 kg. I was thinking about the session I'm going to have later today. And I couldn't stop thinking about this goal and achieving it. And this is why this goal has to be something meaningful, something important, something you want to achieve. If it's something you want to achieve, something that just makes you so obsessed with it that you sit there and just think about it all day, then you're gonna be so more motivated to do it. You're gonna enjoy your gym session so much more when you're just so obsessed with it. And this is what I found. Once I had this goal, I swear I was going gym and I cared so much more. I was training each session. I was making sure I pushed myself. I wasn't skipping sessions. And when I'd come home from the gym, after a hard day of school, a hard day of the gym, I'd come home from the gym and I'd watch videos about the gym. I'd learn more about how to bench more, how to build more muscle. Like, I was obsessed with this goal of 100 kg and I had to achieve it no matter what. When you're chasing something that excites you, for what it becomes fun, you enjoy the journey. Like me, when I was chasing that 100 kg goal, that was so enjoyable. It was so good to do. And if you want to find goals for yourself and you want help with this, click the link in the description now where you can get my one-to-one personal help. And step 2 is how you can make the gym fun. I want you to imagine you're playing a video game and you're playing FIFA or something and you put it on the easiest difficulty. You put it on beginner. Imagine playing the game, how easy it would be. You go 9-0 up, 10-0 up within the first half, and it's the easiest thing in the world. It wouldn't be enjoyable. The video game wouldn't be enjoyable at all. You kill the boss easily, and it's so easy to do. And this is the same with the gym. When it's too easy, when it's like a beginner's version, and we're not challenged at all, there's no hardness in it. It gets boring. It gets unfun. We don't enjoy going. And this is what I found with the gym for the longest time. As I used to go to the gym and I'd do the exact same weights each week. I wouldn't push myself. I wouldn't try new weights. I wouldn't try progressively overload. Instead, it was the exact same weights each week. And it was boring. I knew I could do 10 reps of them. So I'd be on the bench press and I'd just go 10 reps with a bar. And it would be boring. It wouldn't be difficult. It wouldn't be challenging at all. And this is a problem we're all facing. We don't make the gym a challenge. We don't make it difficult for ourselves. Instead, we make it easy, we make it boring. And this is a problem that you need to fix. But as men, we love challenge. Think about it. Why do we love football? Why do we love boxing? Why do we love martial arts, video games, all these things so much? It's because we're trying to win. It's actually a challenge. We don't know we're going to get a result. Instead, we're trying. We could fail or we could not. And this is what's exciting. As I remember when me and 2 of my friends, we started chasing each other to see who could bench 100 kg first. This challenge, this competition was so fun. It made the gym so enjoyable. We had this little competition. We were always comparing each other's numbers. We were seeing who could do the most each week. And it gave you so much drive, so much motivation to go to the gym, to try and achieve these goals. And this is what you need to set up for yourself. As you may not have the friends that you can go to the gym with and set this challenge, but instead you can do it with yourself. You can challenge yourself each week. As this is where the Strong app can work so well. As what this does is it tracks your reps, it tracks your sets, and it tracks your weight. So say you're doing bench press. 1 week you do 60 kg for 5 reps. The next week you look at this app and you try beat it. So you try to do 60 kg for 6 reps. You try to do 60 kg for 8 reps. You always try progressively overload. And with each set, you want to make sure you go as close to failure as possible, where you can't do a single more rep. Doing it like this is so much it's so much more of a challenge. It's so much harder to do. You can track your lifts and you can try beat yourself every week. You can be in a competition with your past self. I'll come to the gym in my garage. I'll know what reps and sets I was doing last week and I'll try beat it. I'll set a goal in my mind. So say I was doing push-ups. I did 50 push-ups last week. I'll set a goal to do 52 push-ups this week. And I'll be determined. I'll try it as hard as I can to get 52 push-ups. It will hurt, it will be hard, it will be difficult. But usually I get the goal. Sometimes I fail. Then the next week I'm more motivated to get 52 and I keep trying and trying and trying. This is what you need to do as well. If it's like a competition with yourself, you always want to be better and better and better. And this is the concept of progressive overload. You always want to be increasing. And that's how you make the gym fun. As I want you to treat it like a video game. You're leveling up each session. You're trying to get better and better results. Every session, you're trying to get a higher level. You're trying to increase. You're just trying to become better at bench press, better at deadlifts, better at pull-ups. You're just trying to be better and better and better. Doing this can make your training so much more fun, so much more enjoyable, and it makes you so much more passionate. It makes you want to achieve your goals. It makes you want to just like get so much better to achieve those goals of 100 kg bench press or whatever it is for you. And I want to show you one more mentality that can actually make the gym so fun. And I remember this one day where I was watching TV before the gym. I was literally watching Netflix. I was watching a comedy show called The Office. I was sitting there, I was watching the TV, I was laughing and all that. Then I go to the gym. I remember I was on this leg press and I was so bored. I remember sitting there. I was even doing, I was tracking my sets and I was doing everything. But I was sitting there and I was just bored, I can't lie. I didn't want to work out, I didn't want to do anything at all today. Maybe because it was a leg day, but I just didn't want to do anything. And I didn't know what the problem was. I thought it was just I hated legs, but that wasn't it. Instead, I was overstimulating myself. I was watching TV, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Netflix, all of it every single day. I was putting too much in my mind. I was doing too much stimulation. And this meant when I was doing things like the gym, when I was going for a walk, it felt boring, it felt dull, it didn't feel enjoyable at all. As a problem with strolling on your phone, watching too much TV or anything like this, is you overstimulate yourself and you don't enjoy the real things. You don't enjoy going to a gym, doing a workout, or all these other things, and they feel boring. This is where I heard a really good quote that says, boredom breeds success. What this means is, when we're bored, when we have nothing to do, we end up doing more workouts, we end up training harder in the gym, we end up having more fun. And I've seen this myself. I stopped watching Instagram Reels, I stopped TikTok, I stopped watching all these YouTube videos and Netflix shows, and I made myself bored. I made myself dull. Sometimes I'll sit there and read a book, I'll stare at a wall, I'll just do nothing. And this meant I'd go to the gym more. I remember days where I'd literally wake up, I'd go to the gym in the morning, I'd go for a workout, I'd walk back home, it would be like 12 o'clock, I'd eat some food, and then I'd go do another workout, I'd go for a run, I'd go do something else, because I was bored. And when I was bored, I started to find the finer things in life. The gym, the running, the sprinting, the walking in nature. All these things, fun. And that was the best part. Once I eliminated all the overstimulation, the TikTok and all these different things, I started to enjoy the real things in life. And I started to want to do them on a daily basis. As when you stop overstimulating yourself, you actually enjoy things like cooking. You enjoy working out. You enjoy like chasing goals. This actually was become enjoyable to you. As I saw it with myself, I generally just enjoy cooking now. Like I do it for fun. I meal prep because I find it enjoyable, because I find it nice to do. I go to the gym, not because I really care about building muscle anymore. Instead, I go to the gym because I enjoy it, because I have fun with it. I go for runs because I enjoy it. And this is the best motivation it is if you can do something because you enjoy it, because you find it enjoyable, you like it, then you can do it more and more and more. And this is how you see results. So the last step is to get rid of the stimulation, get rid of the scrolling. And once you do that, you'll start to enjoy the gym more. You'll start to enjoy walking, enjoy running, enjoy cooking food more. And this is all such a benefit. The thing is, going to the gym is only half of it when you're trying to build your dream physique. As what I found is diet is so important, and so many people overlook it. We eat processed food, junk food, all these bad foods that don't help us with our muscle growth. And in this video here, I explain why I stopped eating processed food and how eating other foods, a flesh and fruit diet, got me in the best shape of my life.